I have a very particular concern about a subject matter which involves Tarlac. I'm now the acting chairman of the NPC. Our chairman emeritus is from Tarlac. So this is just like a disclosure. We're concerned about this particular issue. Are you familiar with Dr. Farah Agustin Banz?
Mr. Chairman, may I defer the matter to USEC Eric Domingo, Mr. Chairman, with your permission.
Yes, Yusek Domingo.
Yes, sir,
You're
Mr.
familiar
Chair.
with her?
Yes, sir, I'm the head of the health regulation team of the Department of Health, and we are aware of the case of Dr. Farah Agustin Banz.
You're very much aware of the fact that you granted her, the FDA granted her a license to operate and all that.
Yes, Mr. Chair. See, apparently until June of this year, Dr. Farah Agustin Banz had a license to operate as a manufacturer of food.
Yes, but all of a sudden, the FDA issued a closure order on Dr. Banz's National Medical Center, and her product has been previously registered with BIFAD under her father's name. It has been tested by the University of the Philippines and St. Luke's Medical Center. It was found to kill and reduce the growth of cancer cells by 50 to 80%. But all of a sudden, there is a group of medical societies complaining about her
Yes, Mr. Chair. The Dr. Farah Banz had a license to operate as a food manufacturer. However, in May, the FDA received some complaints regarding a patient who died while apparently admitted at the center. And the FDA and DOH checked, and the center had no license to operate as a medical facility. The FDA had never granted a license to operate a pharmacy, and none of the products that were being sold were registered or have a certificate of product registration. So there was an investigation done, and what was closed, sir, was the pharmacy because it was not a licensed pharmacy, and the products that were not registered were confiscated.
You know, this case was brought to my attention by cancer patients of Dr. Farah, who greatly benefited from the services and the product, the so-called product. They personally testified that how this Boston Sea product helped them. And so I believe time is of the essence to find out more about this case because they feel that their lives are all at risk, and there are many patients who have benefited from this. Merong nagre-reklamo, ano ba yung nagre-reklamo? Mga medical societies ko ito?
Yes, Mr. Chair. The complaints were from the medical societies, the oncologists, and then some patients. And I believe, sir, there was a meeting between...
Who are these patients? Who are these patients that complain?
Sir, we can send you the list. I
Yes,
don't have it right now.
because according to the reports that we gathered, the medical societies were the one complaining. There is no patient who has complained. Kasi kung maganda benepisyo, maganda nagiging resulta, registered naman sa inyo, lisensyado siya sa kanya, nagre-reklamo mga medical societies, ina-address nyo kagad. Bakit yung mga albularyo hindi nila nirereklamo? But yung marami nakikinapang, nireklamo nila.
Mr. Chair, we have a Philippine Institute of Traditional and Alternative Healthcare, and they do set standards for alternative healthcare. But in this case, because it was being sold as a medicine, it requires a certificate of product registration. And I think there was a meeting between Dr. Farabanch and then the FDA, and the agreement was, of course, for Dr. Farabanch first to settle and pay the fines that have been imposed, and then she may again apply for a license to operate a pharmacy and registration of her product so that they may be sold to the public, Your Honor.
All right, we'll take your answer to that, no? And we'll give that particular answer you gave to the people in Tarlac who are asking about it, no? And we'll discuss it further with Secretary Duque at the proper time. Mr. Chair, I suspend my questions at the moment. I'll just check on what I have left.